Hey, what's up guys, Priya here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at this Royal Recruit decks. I've made a video on it already. We're just going to be jumping into some games. My voice is pretty much gone, so bear with, but I'll try and talk regardless. So this is the deck we're using. It's really good. I've again used it in the 20 wins challenge. I did get up to 15 wins and I didn't get to 20 though, which is annoying. And that's that. Anyway, let's jump into some games. All right, guys, game number one. Let's see what we can do. We'll go Goblins to start with. And we do actually see the Hog Rider. So I'll just go Royal Recruits for the Hog Rider. We've now got the Evolution up next, which is perfect. And we'll just really see what he's actually got. So he's got Hog Rider. He does have Ice Golem and Musketeer. So he's using Hog Rider 2.6. That is okay, because this deck should hopefully destroy that, to be honest. But again, time will tell. So I'm slightly concerned about the Fireball. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go all in right now because he has just used Cannon. We can go Skelly Dragons. Wait, did he not use Cannon? He did not use Cannon, apparently. I thought he did, and I must be playing a different game. So we'll use the Guardian ability right here to hopefully predict some skeletons or something, although we didn't actually see them. The Little Prince did charge up by the point of skeletons respawn, though, so that works flawlessly, and it allows our Little Prince to get to the tower and get some really, really good damage. So Little Prince takes the tower down to 924, which is actually perfect. And now what we can go ahead and do is we'll just go Goblins at the bridge. We'll have a Fisherman ready for the King Tower activation with the Hog Rider, which we will do right now. And then this one is looking really good. So we take one Hog Rider shot. That's absolutely fine because we've now got a Goblin Giant at the bridge about to go down, as long as... I don't know. What was I going to say? Anyway. We'll just Fireball right here. The perfect Fireball right in that position. At least I would say so. Sadly, the Goblins aren't really going to do too much, although the Musketeer is now down to 1 HP. We will probably see a Hog Rider again, which is not ideal, but what can I really do? And now we've got the Evolved Royal Recruits down. Hog Rider will get 2 shots right there. He's going to Log Spell. I'm just going to Little Prince on the left. And we've now got a lot of Royal Recruits going in. He's trying to stop the charge, but luckily we are able to hit the Musketeer once. We will arrows as well. And then I'm just going to go with a Prediction Fisherman for the Hog Rider, which we actually managed to predict. I mean, it's really predictable anyway, but... yeah, not the best of Fisherman. Actually, it was okay. I'll take it. So we'll just start off the push now. We'll go Goblin Giant on the right-hand side. And then we can have 4 Royal... oh, this is bad. So we'll go Little Prince. We need to make sure these Skellies get taken out. I'm not deploying anything until the Skellies go down. Otherwise, that could have been an absolute disaster. So we've got the push going. He has actually just used Fireball. And now what we can do is we can Fireball over here. That should work perfectly. We'll take the cannon down. The default Royal Recruits are now on the left-hand side. We've got everything on the right-hand side. And there we go. A quick 2 crown to 0 victory. Picking up the win. Let's jump into the next one. Here we go, guys. Game number 2. We're facing Box. He is using the most boring card in the entire game. Skeleton Barrel. So hopefully we're able to pick up a win. So Skelly Dragons do manage to take everything out. I was trying to record a video a second ago, but I forgot to click record. And now it looks like I'm actually facing the same deck as I faced a second ago. So I did lose. I'll be honest. I admit when I lose. And yes, very interesting start to this game. So we'll go Goblin Giant, although it was 1 tower too far to the left. I'm still going with it anyway. I mean, I've got not much choice because he's already deployed everything. And he does actually... what does he have? I can't even remember what he's got. He's got Musketeer. He has Mortar. It's exactly the same deck as I just faced. I'm going to get the arrows down as soon as I can, because that should be some really good value. The Spear Goblins lock onto the Musketeer and actually take her out. That one Royal Recruit will take the Skellies out. Sorry, the Spear Goblins out as well. And so far, this game is... looking okay, I guess. Nothing really crazy. I don't think this guy's seen a deck like this one before. And if you're wondering where I got this deck from, I got it from a player called Crim6. I did face him in the 20 wins tournament, and he absolutely destroyed me with it. He is a top player. I believe he came like 54th in the world or something in either a tournament or ladder Can't really remember exactly which one it was, but it was something like that regardless. So he's a very, very good player, and now this is the deck he was using. So we'll wait for the mortar to lock onto the fisherman. I'm going to go with this as well, relatively aggressively, because his next card will more than likely be goblins, which we can just arrows right here. Musketeer, again, should hopefully get taken out by the spear goblins. We'll actually have a prediction right here for the guardian, and it didn't really work too well. So not the best prediction for the guardian. We do actually see the mortar. I'm going to get royal recruits down, although they are down slightly late. Yeah, this one is not really looking great for me, just being honest. We will split. We'll go skelly dragons in the middle. Yeah, this deck, I don't know where it's came from. I've literally never faced it once in my entire life, and now I faced it almost back to back. So we shall see. We've got the goblin giant to the tower. We managed to get some really good arrows right there, but I just don't think it's going to be enough, unfortunately. And this one's more than likely going to be a loss. So good game, I guess. I don't really know. Yep, white flag, my friend, whatever. But anyway, I'm not entirely too sure. Okay. We'll just hit with the whole question mark. I'm not really upset, but okay. So it's League 8, my friend. It's not like it's the 20 wins challenge, but regardless, let's jump into the next one. Here we go, guys. Game number 3. We are facing this guy right here. Let's see what we can do. I do need to win, and hopefully I'm able to. So surely not again. Please not the same deck yet again, because otherwise, if it's the same deck again, I feel like I'm just going to... Are you kidding me? Surely not. 4 games I've played, and 3 of which have been this deck. Are you kidding me? Okay, maybe not. Okay, that's a bit of a risky arrow, so I'm not going to chance it, because I know I probably would activate the King Tower. We'll just arrow the Firecracker right now. I know I could probably get a King Tower activation, but it's a very, very similar deck. So he might have Firecracker instead of Musketeer. Did he deploy Musketeer? I can't really remember. So it's basically the same thing yet again. My voice is pretty much gone, if you can tell. So I apologize if it's not the best commentary in the world. But again, I'm trying. I'm trying, guys. So what we'll do is... I'm just cautious of the mortar. I'm going to go Little Prince right now. I feel like I'm going to win. We see the knight. I'm going to go with this right here. And then I'm going to go Fisherman right away in the middle for a prediction onto the mortar, which we actually managed to hit right there. So that's why the Fisherman was deployed, if you're wondering. We will now go for a prediction ability on the right for a Goblin Gang. No. Okay, that is fine. Nope. Okay, I was tempted to arrows as well, but that's a bit overkill because he didn't even go with the Goblin Gang. He went with Knight. And now I'm going to go right here. And then hopefully that activates the King Tower. I'm going to have to arrow on defense. And the arrows will take everything out right there. The Firecracker did actually not hit the King Tower, which is relatively surprising, to be honest, because I thought she would have activated the King Tower. I'm going to go with this. In fact, I'm going to go with these. And now, again, I'm going to do a prediction Fisherman in the middle once again, just to pretty much prevent him from going with Mortar, because if he went with Mortar, he could, of course, block my entire push, and he's not able to do that. We'll get the Fireball value onto the Firecracker. So this guy's got a very, very similar deck, but he's actually using Firecracker instead of Musketeer. So the Mortar does lock on, which isn't ideal. I'm going to arrows. They will take the Firecracker out. We do see the Knight on the right. He's going to start spamming cards now. I do need to be careful because I can still quite easily lose. We managed to 1 HP. I could have actually fireballed the left and took both towers, but anyway, I'm glad I won, to be honest, especially after losing to that deck, or a very, very similar version of the deck just a few moments ago. So there we go. That's the video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. I might make a video on this deck because it seems very, very popular at the moment. Not really sure why, but as you can see right here, 4 games and I faced it 3 times. So Anyway, that's pretty much everything. The 20 wins challenge is now over. So let me know how you did in the comments down below. As you can see, I got several wins and then I just lose 2 games in a row. And I'm back to square one because I randomly get a loss at the start. But anyway, that's going to be the video. The 20 wins is over. I do need to get 20 wins again. So if the if the challenge comes out again in the future, I'm really going to try and get to 20 wins because I do want to do it once again. But anyway, if there's a Royal tournament, I might actually look at that because I'm actually missing that emblem of the king cleaning the trophy. We shall see though. But again, enough rambling. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.